Hello everybody. Today I'm talking about the kill or cure, the lead shoulder, and how it can kill or cure your golf swing. Today I want to talk about basically your lead shoulder and how your lead shoulder should be moving through the ball. And one of the big problems that I see in an awful lot of golf is how the lead shoulder will actually stand up, especially in the downswing, and therefore get in your way and stop you being able to complete your follow through. So the very first thing I want to do is give you some kind of perspective. When you are turning through a golf ball, you're wanting your shoulders to rotate more or less parallel to the angle of the shaft in the address position. So you're trying to get that trail shoulder down and the lead shoulder up by bowing the trail side of your body. And by doing this, you can actually create a shoulder plane. The visualization and also the feeling of that is that obviously if this trail shoulder is coming down, then the lead shoulder must be going up. And what I see an awful lot of times when I'm watching hobby golfers playing is that the first thing that happens in their downswing is the lead shoulder goes up. What you should be doing is getting and clearing your hips and allowing your lead shoulder to go with your hips. Now this is going to contradict the picture that you have of the movement of your lead shoulder. First of all, because I'm sure lots of people have told you you want to be creating X factor in the downswing, holding your shoulders back, coming from the inside. Forget it. It is going to happen when you start your lower body rotation. There will be some mobility, flexibility in your joints. So there will be a very, very short pause where your hips are moving and your shoulders aren't. But we're talking about milliseconds and nothing that you should consciously be able to feel or even wait for. So what we're looking for is the feeling really of it, immediately allowing your lead shoulder to go with your lead hip and go out of the way. Now, because your lead shoulder is down at the top of the backswing, that's going to have the feeling that as you go down with your knees, your lead shoulder goes down as well. As your lead hip turns back, your lead shoulder turns back. So the feeling is that your shoulder is getting very flat, but it really isn't doing that. And this is one of the big things that we're always fighting against when we're learning golf is feel and real. What I feel like I'm doing and what I'm actually doing. And this is why it's so important to try and get some cameras out there to actually give you feedback or get a good qualified golf professional to watch your swing. And unfortunately, sometimes you can only really see this from this angle. And obviously, nobody's going to stand in front of you when you're hitting golf balls. Well, not if they've got any common sense anyway. But the feeling again is my lead shoulder going down and going around my body, allowing the club to come forward. Again, this feeling of the lead shoulder going back rather than up is just a feeling. Your trail shoulder will still be coming down, will still be coming around, but obviously your trail shoulder can't just go down, it's got to come forward. And this movement of the trail shoulder down and forward, which is helping to pull the arms down and deliver the club square to the golf ball, can only happen if the lead shoulder is moving not only up, but back out of the way. This bowing of your trail side is enough to get that trail shoulder down. You do not have to stand up your lead shoulder, and if you do, you're looking at all kinds of problems. So if you know in your repertoire you are very good for fat shots, you're very good at flipping it and hooking it somewhere over there, you're very good at topping it or blocking it out to the right, all of these things could be happening because you're standing up your lead shoulder too early in your downswing. Getting that lead shoulder to turn rather than to stand up is one of the keys to delivering the club square and with power, staying over the golf ball. As soon as that goes up, you are tilting back behind the golf ball, you're changing the axis, and you're not getting really back onto the golf ball with any kind of pressure on it at all. Now, obviously I don't want to be hitting golf balls now because otherwise I'm likely to smash the lens of my camera, and although I love you all very much, I'm not going to do that. Hope this has cleared up what your lead shoulder should be doing in the downswing. If it has, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you'd like to become a patron, I shall leave a link below for all of you patrons out there who've been supporting the channel all year and last season as well. A big, big thank you. We will see you all very shortly with the next one.